I am here in Port Sagunto in front of the last piece of a huge manufacturing steel and iron plant that was created here in 1920s and worked until 1984. This blast furnace that you see behind me is one of three that were used to produce iron that later will be transformed into steel. As you see here in Port Sagunto, near Valencia, Spain, we are next to the port of Sagunto, where ships used to bring iron for exportation to other countries in Europe and created the funds to later produce and build the iron needed for the steel and needed for other pieces. When you explore this museum of this blast furnace, you can see the whole history of a town created by the Industrial Revolution. At the beginning of the 90s, of the 19th century, on the 20th century, 1920 something, these people invested in the southern part of Spain to extract the iron from some mines located near in Teruel, near this port. From that mines, iron core, the raw iron pieces of rock were transported by a railroad to the port. And then they created the first business in the area, bringing all the iron from the mines all the way to the port. The community used to live of agricultural products. They used to have oranges and other kind of products, vegetables, and later, with the arrival of the iron, this became a town where miners used to work from the mines all the way here to the port. And then the port was created to support that first business. The business was to extract the iron to other plants in other parts of Europe, but later, with the revenue of this operation, they started to build the manufacturing plants that were going to produce the liquid iron for local industries and the iron that were going to be used for steel production. The owners of this company created three of these blast furnaces, and all the facilities and all the shops that you need to produce the final products. It was a complete steel operation, and the owners also created the community. Port of Sagunto city was built, the houses, the churches, the park, the hospitals, all the benefits that have around a manufacturing plant in town. Later, the growing of the industries and the plant, the town grew up, the port operation started to continue until 1984. 1984, with the politics and the union of different countries and several studies, they decided that the plant has to shut down. When you ask a specific question, there is no specific answer for that decision. But this is up to the historians to find out exactly what happened here in Port Sagunto. What is important for the next generations is that they kept the Horno Alto number 2 alive for us to visit, to see all the history around, all the stories. During our tour, there was a person that has 60 years living in town that was sharing all the stories of our workers, the union, the problems, the issues. You have to leave the places. When you go to cities and explore other communities, you have to talk to the people, to the locals, so they can give you life lessons. Now, on this big area, you can see Google Earth and see what's going on. There is one big building that used to be one of the shops that you use for concerts. I will show you later. And then there is also the port that used to bring export cards. And during this week, they have also a born ferry, Sorrento, from the Palma, Mallorca. And then I'm gonna go around with the camera so you can see a little bit of the different buildings that are in this incredible area of town. This is the tower that you can see. At the end, you see the port of Sagunto with the cranes. And then you're gonna see the building that used to be one of the components of the manufacturing plant. The rest, you will see empty areas where in the future they're going to build a museum, and hopefully we're going to have more industry. In the back, you will see behind the tower that there are other industries, chemical industries and other important components of the local economy here in Port Sagunto. Of course, you have runners around, and this is part of the living a healthy life. Well, that was my short lesson for today, my summer chronicle from this amazing place, and continue with my global learning adventures in different places of Spain. See you in class.